series, I Can't Travel, Travel Videos. I've missed you so much. How have you been? I'm actually much better now that I found out Nicolas Cage is going to distract us from the pandemic by playing the Tiger King. What a guy! My mom and Courtney are gonna love that. So I actually put a lot of thought into this week's adventure because we had 3 choices of countries that started with the letter D. At first I thought we would go to Djibouti, mainly because I like saying Djibouti. But then I thought I don't actually want to go to Djibouti, and neither do any of my military friends, so that one's out. Next up would have been Denmark, but Denmark's pretty similar to Belgium, and we just did that. So Denmark is out. So, in honor of my friend Luis Terrero, who's normally here in Arizona this time of year with all of our other Major League Baseball players, coaches, and friends, I thought it would be super fun if we went to visit Luis in the Dominican Republic. So as before, I'm going to be providing you with an educational and immersive tour of the Dominican Republic's most beautiful sights, their delicious food and beverages, and of course, some things you may not have known. So grab your passports and your islandware and hop on the yacht that I booked for us out of Miami, and let's get this party started! The Dominican Republic is located 574 miles south of Miami,
southwest of Cuba.
It was originally known as Hispaniola when Christopher Columbus landed there in 1492.
Sail the ocean blue.
It wasn't until 1697 that the Spanish ceded the western portion of the island, which is now known as Haiti, to the French.
Bon voyage. Oui, oui. We are going to port our yacht in Santo Domingo and begin our journey in one of the oldest cities in the Americas.
Zona Colonial is at the heart of historic Santo Domingo, with the Cathedral Santa Maria la Menor being the oldest cathedral established in the Americas, with construction starting in 1514. As you walk along the Calle Las Dumas, you are retracing the steps of the Spanish conquistadors who used Santo Domingo as a base for the conquest of Latin America.
After Christopher Columbus died, his son, Diego Colon, built the 50-room mansion Alcázar de Colón, where the first conquistadors planned their expeditions.
That's right. If you want to continue your historic journey, travel north out of Santo Domingo to Santiago de los Caballeros.
This is the second largest city in the DR and was founded in 1495 by 30 Spanish noblemen.
Set in the fertile Saboa Valley, Santiago is historically the country's agricultural richest center. The millionaire families there owe most of their riches largely to sugar and tobacco crops.
Stay off the nicotine, kids.
From Santiago, travel north to La Isabela Bay, where the DR's most rugged countryside and magnificent beaches remain pretty much the same as they looked in 1493, when Christopher Columbus established a town there in honor of the Spanish Queen.
After soaking up the 100 years of discovery, head to Puerto Plata and absorb the atmosphere of a bygone golden age.
Costa del Coco, or the Coconut Coast, has premier reef-protected white sand beaches and placid waters for you to enjoy. Most vacationers make a beeline to the east coast of the DR for the all-inclusive resorts like the ones located at Las Terrenas.
Once a ramshackle fishing village, expatriates from North America and Europe brought a wide array of guest houses and restaurants to the area.
Enjoy! An often passed up adventure by first-time travelers to the Dominican Republic is Bajarona. To miss Bajarona
is like going to the Vatican and never seeing the Sistine Chapel, or going to the Grand Canyon and never looking down.
Ay, caramba! In Bajarona, you can wake up to the smell of the world's most highly esteemed coffee, Café Bajarona.
Sampling this exquisite brew will not let you down.
Nope. Bajaron is the only place where genuine Larimar, or the Atlantis stone, is mined. Not only does Larimar's bewitching blue color match the ocean, it's also reported to have healing properties. Between Bajarón and Cabral,
there is a mysterious place where balls, bottles, and even cars parked in neutral roll uphill.
So enough about the spectacular sights. I want to talk about what I'm really into.
Dominican baseball players.
Ay, papi.
Oh.
Muy caliente.
The Dominican Republic has produced more Major League Baseball players than any other country beside the U.S.
With the debut of Ozzie Virgil Sr. in 1956 with the New York Giants, the Dominican Republic has had over 700 Major League Baseball players.
Sorry. The tiny Caribbean nation, with a population of just under 11 million, hit a milestone in the 2019 season with 102 Dominican players in the opening day rosters.
Wow. Some of the all-time greats I know you are familiar with are outfielder Manny Ramirez, right fielder Sammy Sosa. I still have his card. Designated hitter David Ortiz, out of the park. Starting pitcher Pedro Martinez, who is now leading COVID-19 efforts in the Dominican Republic for his people. And my favorite, aside from Luis Torero, por favor, is Albert Pujols, who almost ran me over in 2002 leaving the Cardinal Stadium in St. Louis in his Maserati. Man, I should have faked death for a little CPR, if you know what I'm saying.
Baseball players love to party, so now let's talk about some of the unique and delicious foods that you're going to find in the Dominican Republic.
La bandera dominicana is served almost daily in every household and consists of white rice, red beans, and darkened chicken. It's a must-try staple. Sancocho is an interesting and hearty 7-meat stew consisting of course, meat, vegetables, yuca, and plantanos. The Dominican chimi burger is also a delightful and feisty street fare that's made with a saucy seasoned beef patty and covered with sautéed cabbage, onions, and tomatoes.
Or, if you want a new take on pizza, don't hold back for this fully loaded and meaty Dominican specialty.
They love their meat.
Ooh! As per usual, no trip for us is complete without trying some local spirits. I'm really excited to try some Mama Juana.
Yeah, Mama Juana is an indigenous drink made from soaking rum, red wine, and honey in a bottle with tree bark and herbs.
It tastes a lot like port wine, except it has a real deep red color.
Some claim marijuana has an aphrodisiac effect on men, although I've never known Dominican Republic men to have a problem with sexual prowess. It also reportedly purifies your organs and cures what ails you.
Ooh!
I know what ails
could
me.
need some of that. For beer lovers, Presidente is best served viste de novia, or so cold that it makes a white frost on the glass, just like a wedding dress.
Aww. Bohemian Especial and Quisqueya are also highly recommended brews. And of course, since the Dominican Republic far outpaces its competitors for premier cigars like Nicaragua, Honduras, and Cuba, no drink or meal would be complete without a follow-up cigar. Well, folks, the ship's captain is telling me it's time we need to wrap up our adventures for this week. Next week, we're going to be visiting a country that starts with the letter E. Like, share, or comment below so your friends and family can enjoy their staycation vacations. The first person to share this video will get their own set of premium Dominican Republic cigars shipped right to your door. Always remember, if you survive this and actually get to travel to the Dominican Republic, you are strong and you need to go ahead and go through those caves and slide down those waterfalls in the Dominican Republic. Start your weekend chillaxing, mi amigos. Adios for now. Mwah.